What's up, everyone? I'm Gary.
Just needed a range session and we're fucking golden.
I'm fucking hot right now.
Hey, I'm TJ.
TJ, let's fucking go, baby. Come on.
You want me to put this in?
I mean, if you want to.
We are Basic Bogeys.
That's you, right?
Yeah.
You're fucking money. I mean, we're both fine.
I hit it dead straight.
Yeah. What a fucking animal.
He's a fucking hard.
He looks like a little fucking troll.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Alright, we're playing golf now.
We're playing golf, baby.
You did par two?
I did. That's what I'm saying. We got 2 birdie looks right now. Par at worst. Let's go. Thing's moving a fucking foot a mile. A mile a foot? Foot a mile? Tomato?
Welcome back. We're here for episode 2, Basic Bogeys podcast.
You bet. Yeah. Got some more fun stories here today. We have how I have no idea what people's names are and I embarrass myself without even knowing it. Talk about what we got. Some local courses here. We
Yeah,
got
a couple local courses. Talk a little bit about the Drunken Masters real quick.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Kind of just playing some golf in Oswego too. You know, some of the courses up there. And
Yeah.
let's get off to it.
Yeah.
One of our first rounds together, because I told you, I already had a tee time book with some guys, but it was early in the day because they were not the best golfers, and it was just going to be a slow round.
Yep.
But it'd be fun. We get out there and play 18. And our one buddy, we're playing with Noel and Dylan, which, I mean, every time we play with them, I definitely have a couple videos of where they almost hit each other with the golf ball because they're shanking them all over the place. But we got pretty far into we were halfway through the back, I think.
No, I know exactly where it was. It was hole 4.
Was it?
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. Because 1, 2, 3. It was we were going up Forest fairway. Yeah. still like 40 minutes into this round though.
Well, with them playing, it might have been an hour plus.
It might have been close. Yeah.
But it was at that point that I just I was like, Gary and I were riding together, and the other two were, lagging behind. But I just kind of go to him like, he kept referring to Noel as Neil. Yeah. And I was like, I don't know, Gary's just a jokester. Maybe he's just fucking around with him. But I go, his name's Noel, right? Like, it's been enough holes. And other people have been saying Noel. It's not like...
Yeah. I wasn't paying attention. I thought you were fucking with me too. And I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. And he's like, no, his name is Noel.
His name is definitely Noel.
And I was like, shit. I called him Neil for literally 4 holes. So I go, oh, all right, sick. And we're just laughing about it. Everybody's having a good giggle. And then we just started calling everybody different names. So I still have Noel in my phone as No Neil. Dylan's still in there as Dylan Dougie. I'm never gonna change it. So shout out to Neil and Doug.
Yeah,
but absolutely hilarious. It's fun. Those are guys that we'll probably have on at some point doing some. Maybe we'll like
splitting them up and playing a little scramble,
or give them like 10 strokes and see if we can beat them. With that kind of stuff. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah. Some ideas like that. They're great for like the drinking content. They can putt. So I mean, there's definitely like some.
Noel won't stop talking about this time he drained a 50-footer at Rogues like 3 years ago.
Yeah,
it's like the only shot he's ever hit.
Yeah, that was on 18 going up. I remember it because he hit it. That's how you end a round. Not the best round, but I'll tell you what.
I can't believe. I don't think I was there for that round because I would be embarrassed to show up to Rogues with Noel and have him slap it around. I don't think I was.
You had to have been.
I remember a little shout out to EJ. I remember EJ's first round at Rogues. He first off he overslept, and then he went to the West course. We were playing East that day.
Nice.
And so he had to get driven out from the Ranger and met us on, I think it was like hole 3 or 4.
Damn.
We're already rolling.
Classic EJ.
And then, I mean, Rogues is a challenging course, and it kind of hit him in the teeth a little bit. But I remember he got his first birdie that day.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if it was first birdie ever, but certainly on that course.
What a feeling.
On 17. That tough little par 3 coming back in. but he was a little late to the tee time there.
Where was your first birdie? Do you remember?
Probably Linden. Well,
Okay.
I mean, when I first started getting into golf seriously again,
Mm-hmm.
it was probably like 2016, and I was at that time I was just playing like the Sunnycrest Par 3 course a lot
Yeah,
because it's
yeah.
$5.
Yeah.
But I mean, the longest hole at that
I
course was
actually
like
never played that.
150. So it's like,
Yeah.
you know, I don't. You're making birdies, but it's like you're just hitting a wedge in. And,
Sure.
But probably Linden, just because like that's where I kind of went next. Just it's a good walking course.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty open.
Yeah, there's very little water. There's no bunkers. It's short.
Mm-hmm. Hardly any trees either.
I know my first eagle was definitely there. It was on 15 on the back, the one with the elevated tee box coming down.
Oh yeah, that's
Because you
sick
can just bomb a drive, and I
Yeah.
mean, even if you normally hit it like 250, you're hitting it 300 from that tee
one. Yeah,
box.
for sure.
Um,
That's cool.
yeah. Where was yours?
My first birdie was Stone Creek, but the artist formerly known as Griffin's Greens.
Yep.
Out on 104A there in Oswego. It was on hole one, two. It was on hole 3. It's a dog leg right, kind of over. You go over a hill and the green's down. I remember I hit my drive, a big baseball slice, but I hit it straight enough where it just, we had a little bit of a tailwind. It went up and I went over the hill. Had probably like a 85-yard shot in, which is like insane.
Yeah.
Just hit it right on the backside of the green and it just rolled all the way back. I was like 3-4 feet. Nice little right to left putt. And I remember I was riding high. I don't care. I bogeyed the next 4 holes. I don't give a shit. Baseball player trying to figure golf out. But yeah, that was, shout out Will Weimer. We'll be out there soon.
Yeah.
Love Stone Creek.
I haven't played there in a few years, but I remember playing there in high school. You're like,
Mhm.
I mean, I had clubs from like when I was like 12, 13, but I was never playing seriously. It was only a couple rounds a year,
Mm-hmm.
but always playing it when it was Griffin's Greens. And the clubs I was using realistically were like early 90s clubs, just not
Yeah.
doing it.
Still made of mahogany.
Yeah. The woods, I still have those woods and they're wood.
My buddy Frank Serrano, he had this trusty 3-wood that I swear to God was the wood made from Noah's Ark. Like that fucking 3-wood. But if he laced it, dude, it was like 230. Like he could crush it. But if he topped it, it was like 50.
I got some of those irons too. Like they were blades,
Yeah.
not, mine now are just cavity backs. They're so
You can
forgiving.
shave your neck with them.
But that I would always try to hit that like 4-iron, 5-iron, and looking at them now, I mean, the face on those things is like this, and it's like, why was I trying to hit this thing
Right.
when I
What
was
are we
like
doing?
16?
Right.
I had no clue what I was doing.
Who are we? Where are we? That's some good stuff, though. Yeah, right out of Griffin's.
Yeah,
Love that. Yeah, now Will's doing a great job of that course. I love it.
Aren't they putting in a driving range?
putting in a
Is it
driving range. They're like redoing some of the holes. It's gonna be like, it's gonna be like legit.
Nice.
I mean, it's always been a really nice course, but they've done so much work there. Tim Leroy, Mark Warner, they've done some great stuff. there.
It's nice to see like that happening with courses between there and like Winnoa changed hands a few years ago, and like I mean they've got in such better shape than it always was. I mean the driving range has improved so much. I think I told you they're planning on putting on that kind of like
Top golf thing.
type
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
They got the Airbnb right there too, which is brilliant.
We'll have to do that one of these days. I think it'd be sick just to like buy a night out there so we can just go out there and golf. Probably do like even like a glow golf thing there.
They do it. I
be
think they've
sick.
only done it one night each of the past 2 years.
Yeah.
They really, it gets booked up so quick they could do multiple nights
Sure.
easily.
Yeah.
I know they do it at Northern Pines as well.
Mm.
But I mean Northern Pines is a tough course, let alone trying to play that in the dark.
Yeah, even just the content ideas though for like staying a night at that Airbnb for get like we should do the Drunken Masters for the Airbnb.
I don't know how many. Well, I think it's technically 2 units.
Might run out both of them.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know how many it's set to sleep. We'll have to
Damn.
look. I haven't looked it up on like Airbnb.
I'm bringing that
to
back
see.
this year.
Yeah.
Bringing that back this year. So my birthday, May 31st, falls on a Friday this year. So June 1st, June 1st. Saturday right there. Ooh, book it out.
Yeah.
Might have to happen. I got a bunch of my boys from Oswego and then some from Syracuse. They all want to collaborate on it and come up.
Yeah.
So might have to do it out here this year.
We're gonna have to get a trophy for it too.
Damn.
Go
Well, I
see,
mean, I get the jacket. I get the
Yeah.
jacket, but we could get
Dude,
a
if we
trophy.
can get a trophy quick from over there at Penn and Trophy, like you're doing for
Penn
the
and
Spartan Cup.
Trophy. Yeah, I might as well.
Our guy hooked us up over there. I can't remember his name now.
Oh yeah, so much for a hookup, huh?
I got his card out there.
There you go. Yeah.
It's funny because like I was chit chatting with him. Did I tell you how we came about buying that trophy?
No.
We were not planning on having a trophy. We joked like, oh, let's get a $20 trophy from Amazon or
Sure,
something.
sure.
And then the tournament was on Saturday, and I think it was that Thursday. Anthony was over there doing something, and he stopped in because that's where we get the trophies for marching band and winter drumline, winter guard stuff. So like he knows the guy, and he was just taking a peek at what they had, and he finds that cup, and it was, I mean, I don't know what it was listed for, but we got it for $100, which is incredible, and it's legit. I mean, you saw it's like 2.5 feet tall. It's not a little trophy, and it's got the spots for 18 other winners moving forward of thing going around it.
So nuts.
And so it was, he calls me and he's like, look, I can get it for this right now. Are we doing this? Like, are we in that we're going to run this thing for
at least a couple more years?
At least a couple more years. So let's do it. And I left work and drove over there, and we figured out what to engrave it. They engraved it that day. We picked it up the next day on that Friday, and it was ready to go for Saturday.
Insane. So what do you do? You hold it, or did you give it to them? They got to bring it back?
Joe Revere's team got it. Joe Revere won it, so we had it engraved with their names.
Okay.
Was it Joe Revere, Joe Fidel, Steve Virginia, and then I don't remember the other guy. I don't personally know the fourth guy, but they posted a 12 under, and that
was wild.
Scramble and won by a stroke because I think there was two teams at 11 under.
Yep, they tied. Remember that?
And so I decided to, obviously have their names on it, but also put the score because we're gonna keep running it at Winnow, and it'll be cool to keep track of the winning score.
That's pretty sick. So,
but then they've got it until August 1st. I pick it up August 1st. The tournament is running August 17th, and then they'll take that trophy with them. I just take the little nameplate off, engrave it, and then mail it to
August
them again.
17th is a week before.
Yeah, a week before their wedding.
Before your
Jay
wedding.
thinks it's hilarious.
It is. That is absolutely hysterical. You might have to even out that tan from the hat. So
we gotta take it seriously this year, though, because like
we do.
But like
no
we gotta
shit.
put a 4-man team in it because it was kind of like I don't want to buy this nice ass trophy and then go out and win it.
Who knows? Maybe out in the internet world, we'll find a collaborator that's local or Buffalo or somewhere near. Maybe we can find another nice 2-man.
Maybe
come together. I mean, it's a scramble. That'd be sick.
Yeah. We had, how many teams was it? I think we had 66 golfers. It was technically 64, and then we were the two. We were the only 2-man team.
Right.
But how many teams is that? Why can't I do math? 16 teams? No, it's more than that.
No, because
16 times 4, yeah. We had 16 4-man teams, and then we were the 17th team.
Yeah, that's right. And we finished, what, 5th or 6th or something like that?
There. Yeah. But we're trying to get, we got to the point, last year we only had 44 golfers, and it was 2-man. And then we kind of stepped it up to the 4-man, which made it more difficult to fill out teams. But at the same time, it kind of takes some pressure off of non-golfers to participate. And so, I mean, my goal this year is to try to get that. I want to get like 90 to 100 golfers.
That'd be sick.
Total.
Yeah, for sure.
Because if we're going to shut it down and do a shotgun start, we might as well have people spanning the back as well.
To take the whole day for it. Absolutely. But yeah, we'll have to, we're in it to win it this year. So watch out. We're coming for you.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe Bryce and DeChambeau will see this. But yeah, I'm only bringing a 7-iron. That's the only club that he's allowed to use.
So yeah, I mean, we're kind of really looking forward to the Spartan Cup this coming year too.
Yeah,
it's going to be August 17th this year. So registration will be out soon. We'll be posting links. So if you're in the area, feel free to join 4-man scrambles.
Yeah, do that. Stay an extra week. TJ's getting married the very next weekend,
Yeah.
so probably invite yourself to the wedding. Sorry, Carrie.
Yeah, and that's going to all be just a couple weeks before next football season starts because I know both our teams are out of it, but.
It's just such a disappointing year. I mean, I don't know which.
I don't want to hear that because the Eagles season was a bit more disappointing towards the end.
But I mean, I lost. I'm a Cincinnati Bengals fan going on 21 years. I lost Burrow, and I don't know. I don't know if I would rather lose my star quarterback and struggle the whole season, or have your guys' season where you went like 11-1 at one point, and then just fall off the
11-1,
face of the earth.
and then Big Dom got thrown out of that game, and it all went downhill from when Big Dom got thrown out.
Big Dom.
He's Sirianni's guy.
Yeah.
But, we had the injuries all at the end. You know, Devontae Smith wasn't healthy this past few weeks. A.J. Brown was down. Hurts with his finger dislocated. You know, it's just injuries kind of hit us, and they never had that chance to bounce back. But
I didn't really realize until this moment that both of our seasons ended kind of in like agony with that until I just put it together.
Bengals ended months ago.
I mean, but honestly, we're the first division since like the 50s to have all 4 teams finish above 500. Jake Browning was fun to watch. I mean, I knew he could sling it, but like, you know, he's no Joe Burrow. Yeah. But that first game, I remember he came out and threw like 360 something, and I was like, holy shit! All right, here we go. And I was like, am I gonna get my season? Am I gonna get my hopes up here? Am I gonna do it? No.
I mean, it almost could have been similar to the Flacco jumping in for the Browns and making that little push.
What a run, dude! What a run!
Yeah,
that was fun to watch too, because he was just such a humble dude. I mean, he always has. I've always liked Flacco. He's never been like been an ass or anything like that. Yeah. But he watching him just kind of sling it, watching Amari Cooper come back to life. David Njoku really helped out my fantasy team, got me into a couple constellation wins. But
some kind of unexpected playoff teams with them. You know, Browns made the push. The Texans really battling it out.
Stroud's gonna be so nasty. Good lord.
Yeah. But we should get in. I mean, Super Bowl's this coming Sunday. We should get into our picks here.
Yeah. God, I don't know. Who's your fate? Like, who are you betting on? But who would you like to see?
I mean, both these teams, 49ers, Chiefs, I did not want to see, just being an Eagles fan. You know, after watching Mahomes last season beat out the Eagles, you know, I got a lot of love for Andy Reid. I like Travis Kelce, follow the New Heights podcast with Jason and Trav, but I don't know. I used to be a Mahomes guy, but not so much anymore. Kind of sick of him. And I don't really, not a big fan of the 49ers and Brock Purdy either. No,
especially NFC guys. But this is my least favorite matchup that I wanted to see. I think everybody didn't want to see this one either because, you know, I think Mahomes, he's like very much the Tom Brady thing. Like he's amazingly good, but I also just can't stand him anymore. So I'm being a Bengals fan, like they can suck it. Yeah, if I'm betting though, it's hard to bet against the Chiefs if they're clicking on all cylinders, but I'll go 49ers. I know you can't really do that, but
I just gotta go Chiefs with Andy Reid.
Yeah.
I mean, Christian McCaffrey's phenomenal, but I'm not a Brock Purdy guy.
Yep. Yeah.
And I think, you know, Reid just kind of coaches them a little bit, and I mean that's kind of what happened last year.
Yeah.
You know, the Eagles didn't play bad. It was just a little. He made the right calls. He didn't make a mistake calling the game.
No, he didn't. No. Yeah, I think I'll. I can't. I just can't do it with Mahomes. I can't. Give me Niners.
All right, what's going to be a good game? It's just kind of really a shame it wasn't Bengals Eagles. We almost had it last year.
I know. Yeah, back-to-back years for us too, and would have been good for you guys. That would have been fun. I don't know how we would have been. You know, I wouldn't be able to watch it with you. That's for fucking sure.
Yeah,
not a chance. But
it's tough with both our teams coming that close. Past 2 years, gotta be honest, it's been a rough couple of years for me with the Phillies. The end of last Super Bowl was a very low point for me because it was coming off the Phillies loss in the World Series, and then backing up before that as well, the Lightning lost in the Stanley Cup Finals. Yep. The way that the Sixers lost in the Eastern Conference Finals was also very rough. It was a rough stretch building to that Eagles loss by a field goal in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Yep. I didn't even add all that together for you. Hard year for you, huh?
And kind of building after the Super Bowl, too, was when Benny, get down. We're trying to talk about something serious here.
Benny, your dad's heart's breaking.
That was when Ricky kind of choked on the stretch in the U.S. Open as well.
Oh, my God. I forgot about that, too.
You know, pre him back in the winner's circle. So it was
so excited.
That little stretch from June to June.
That's a rough. Yeah, actually, it
was rough.
Yeah, I had Yankees come up short. Watch Houston beat us again. Bengals lose on basically a bullshit call to go back to the Super Bowl again. Knicks, they're always disappointing. Syracuse was lackluster.
Yeah.
I don't really watch hockey, but just a rough stretch for your boys here. But
maybe next year.
Yeah, maybe next year. I think a fully healthy Eagles team, a fully healthy Joe Burrow. I think that's a different story right there.
Yeah. I didn't tell you this yet. We're going to do it probably in an upcoming episode. We're going to make our picks for the year for all the majors. And then as we have these other guests on, we're going to have them add to this. And we'll keep a table and kind of see who.
Ooh, I like that.
Right.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
The winners.
Because then we can kind of see like our record. So you guys can see how much we either know or don't know about golf.
Picking majors winners is tough. But we'll be making our picks in an upcoming episode.
Yeah, absolutely. That'd be cool. And then we can, got some ideas. We can do maybe like interactive stuff with comments and stuff. Have people pick. Yeah.
Well, that's about it for episode 2. We hope you enjoyed it. Let us know in the comments below if you got any feedback. If you want to collaborate, we're always looking to grow the golf community.
Yeah, give us some topics too if you want, and then make sure you follow us all on at Basic Bogeys on pretty much all social media platforms.
Yeah, hope to see you in the next episode.
Take it easy.